What's going on, guys? It's Kude here, and today we're going to go over a lot of new things from Mortal Kombat Mobile. We have so much news to cover here, and I want to just cover it all in one video because you guys like to get your fix of news for Mortal Kombat Mobile, and I want to be the guy who tries to deliver it to you in a fun and creative way. So firstly, I want to start with the most important news, in my opinion, the most urgent news that's coming out soon, and then we'll work our way up to just some regular news I think is going to be important. I want to first start by saying the discount, if Halloween discounts do happen, it'll most likely be starting October 23rd. I already have a whole video going over all of the discounts, which ones are going to be most valuable for you to purchase, but the order it goes in is Jason, Freddy, Leatherface, and then Dark Fate Terminator, and lastly, the Day of the Dead pack. We're going to go over what the next repeat might be. These three are the contenders. But I think it's best to start with the most urgent, which is what is happening with the game. There are so many crashes, so many bugs. What is Warner Brothers planning to do? Well, the team that works on Mortal Kombat Mobile, one of them is the lead designer, Mick Pat, and he has a Twitter account constantly updating people with what's going on with the game. And we finally got some insight on just how far they are into working on the bug fixes for 4.0. 0.1 most likely, since this is just a bug fix. They're not going to call it 4.1 because it's not a whole new game update. It's just going to be for bugs. And in this case, he says to someone who is struggling on 140 because of the crashing, crashed 5 times, and he said, the team is working on these tower issues. And they definitely want to make sure that these fixes are well tested. I know it's super frustrating, but please, just a little bit more time. And honestly, I have to agree with Mick Pat. Now, what's going on here? They released an update, right? They gave us all the time in the world. Classic Fatal Tower has 36 days from when it first started. But anyways, we've never had a Fatal Tower that has given us so much time. So it's annoying that all of this time is wasted by crashing. Think about it. They give us all the time in the world, but the crashing makes all of those attempts that you got out of the extra time go to waste. All of those lost attempts, all of the most ridiculous battles that feel almost impossible, that's annoying. But we're in a situation where the update is already out. 4.0 is being played by people right now as we speak. So there's only one thing we can do about this, and that is wait. We cannot have another buggy update released. You know what happened when they rushed bug fixes. Remember 3.7.1? It was a disaster. They released the bug fixes straight away, and they didn't fix much. And so we can't have that happen again. And they told us, they said, we're not going to do that again. Like with 3.7.1, we're not going to release a bug fix or a bug patch that ends up causing more bugs than it fixes. So I think that's why we just have to wait longer to have this addressed. And I honestly have to say, yes, just be patient. It's worth it. It is definitely worth it to just be a little bit more patient and wait until that is fully ready to be released. But I think the 4.0.1 update is definitely going to be coming out here soon. I think that the tower should be extended. If you want my personal opinion, I think Classic Fatal Tower should be extended by at least 10 days to make up for the bug fixes, like being implemented at a bad time. Because everyone is facing the crashing. There's not a single person that I know of who has gone through this entire tower without crashing once. Even if it was once, just one crash, that still counts. You are being stopped by a bug that's ruining the extra fun you're getting out of this game and also making you fall behind. That's the only problem here about them taking their time, is that they already released a tower and it's wasting time every single day that this bug fix isn't out. So the next news is that they released a sneak peek of their brand new Mortal Kombat Mobile game that they're working on. It's going to be an RPG game, and it's called Mortal Kombat Onslaught. which is nuts. They just decided to come out with an RPG game out of nowhere. No one saw this coming. I didn't. There's only a few people who saw this coming. And I'll give a reason why this could have been predicted. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness our equipment got resurrection. I shouldn't have tagged out. Living Dead 2. I feel like Sub-Zero is just going to kill me upon tagging. Remember MK11, right? There were so many problems with MK11, and Warner Brothers tried to fix them. But in the end, they just decided to scrap it and work on the next game. And it's no surprise that they decided to go down the same route yet again. Instead of fixing the regular Mortal Kombat Mobile, it seems like they're just going to go down the route of making a new Mortal Kombat Mobile. The good news is that this is an RPG game. It's not going to compete with Mortal Kombat Mobile. At least I don't think so. Because Mortal Kombat Mobile has the traditional fighting, one-on-one, you versus AI. But with the RPG game, it's going to be like Raid Shadow Legends, where you're most likely pressing buttons and like attack like this, like pressing buttons here and there. And you're not like fighting with a 2D style. It's weird because you might be fighting with a 3D style. I don't like that. It's going to be weird for a Mortal Kombat game to be like that. I don't know any Mortal Kombat games that have RPG style fighting like that, at least as the main core fighting feature. The interesting part is that you're going to be able to team up with people. The same team that works on MK Mobile will be working on this game, because Mick Pat said, "I can't wait for you to get your paws on our next project." And he is one of the lead designers at MK Mobile, so if he's working on it with his team, then that would mean that most of the normal MK Mobile team is working on this as well. I don't know how I feel about that. The main Mortal Kombat Mobile team working on it on another game, how are they going to have enough time to fix Mortal Kombat Mobile or fix the bugs? And how is Mortal Kombat Mobile going to be receiving big, massive updates with tons of new features if they've also got another game that's going to require the same or more attention than Mortal Kombat Mobile right now? I'm a little worried, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty worried about this RPG game. Will it be the death of the main game? It most likely will not be, because it seems like it's just gonna be a kind of a story mode. But it also has a collection. A lot of people are writing this off as just a story game, but no, it's got a collection in it. You're gonna be able to collect characters. And similar to this, oh my god, no. Did he just brutalize me? He did. He fully brutalized me. Man, that's not good. The first mobile exclusive cinematic story experience. I think that's interesting. Battle mode was kind of like that for me when I first started this game. But that faded off pretty quickly, considering battle mode hasn't been updated and the developers don't seem to want to do anything with the story mode in MK Mobile. The publisher hinted that gamers will be working to defeat a dark and dangerous threat that seeks to destroy all realms. Onaga? Onaga? I don't know. Shao Kahn? Well, Shao Kahn's in the thumbnail for it. It's very strange. Onslaught, huh? MK Onslaught. They don't even call it MK Mobile Onslaught. Now with the news that isn't huge, which is, what's the next repeat tower going to be? It's going to be an old tower, most likely, but how old? Is it going to be before Idenian, or is it going to be another Sorcerer's repeat? I hope not. So we have 3 contenders at the moment because these have been tested on. These have been in their little testing environment for a while now. Cold War Tower was the newest one that they had in their testing. I believe Cold War Tower could be next, because it doesn't seem like a bad time to bring Cold War Tower back. If the Cold War Tower is next, then we get another chance to play without it going away. Hopefully they give us more time than the last attempt that we had to play the tower. Tower 4 and Nightmare. I don't believe Tower 4 is going to be coming back. Why? Because Tower 4, it's said and done. Like, this tower didn't get a remake. Some people thought they made Tower 4 3.0. No, it's the same. They haven't made any new Tower 4 updates or anything like that. In its current state, it's really boring. It has no brutalities. They have no brutality packs to bring back. And I just don't think they're going to have that big audience of people purchasing the tower gear. The only reason people want Tower 4 back is so they can play the tower. I don't think anyone wants to actually buy the tower gear and max it out through spending money. And as you all know, That's one of the reasons why they want to bring back certain towers, because they know it's going to make them money. So if a tower is said to not make them much money, then why would they want to bring it back? And that's why I just don't think Tower of War will be coming back. For Cold War, it also has a chance to make them money because they didn't bring it back very long last time. So if anything, this tower could be returning. But Nightmare Tower, why do I not think Nightmare Tower is going to be coming back? Because it's already done. Last year, Nightmare Tower came back on the 18th, and it was before the Fatal. So what they did last year was they brought the new Earthrealm Tower. They brought the new one. It was just the normal tower, like this. Just only one tower, classic, in this case. And then, like I think it was 8 or 9 days in, they brought the Nightmare Tower side by side. So it was one normal tower that's new, and then one Nightmare repeat. But this time around, they brought Classic and Fatal together, and Classic goes 36 days from when it first started. That's November 10th. It's going to be way past the Halloween spirit to bring back Nightmare. Nightmare wouldn't even make sense. It's no longer Halloween at all. So why would they want to bring it back? No one's in the Halloween spirit anymore. But discounted packs definitely could happen still. Honestly, the anniversary happening just a week or two ago, that's one of the reasons why I think that Halloween discounts might not happen. Because they already had a discount just a week or two ago. I know it's a new one, so it's unplanned. That's why these always happen every year, the Halloween. But they're so close by, I'm a little worried. You could argue that Halloween and Black Friday are close by as well. Anyways, if they do bring it back though, it'll be really nice for us to have a chance to max out all the Nightmare characters. If you actually want to max out all the Nightmare characters, I recommend this pack right here. If you don't have any of the Nightmare characters unlocked, or close to max fusion, then you need to go for this pack, because you will most likely max out all of your Nightmare characters in about 300,000 souls. But for these packs, you can not max out one of these for 120,000 at this current rate. The question I get a lot is it going to be limited? If it does come back, will it have limitations? I wish I could tell you whether it would have a limit or not. It would be amazing if I could, but they do not put the limit in the game files. It is always decided after the pack drops, or when the pack drops. It's not decided before at all whatsoever. There's not even a limit in the game files. That's completely done on their end, server side. So there's no limit in the game files. They don't have it planned out or anything like that. So we would never be able to know whether limits do happen or not. But they've never limited Halloween before, and none of these have new characters in them. I know Star's Guy came up with some crazy theory where if you open up with 1,000,000 souls, that this pack right here, or Leatherface's pack, because it has a 10% chance for diamond, you could max out all the characters in the game. Now, I hate to burst your bubble, but after 2.4, no new characters are being put in these packs. So there's not going to be Shang Tsung. There's not going to be... I don't think Cold War Scarlet's even in this pack. I think the last character is Assassin Scarlet. So you're not going to be seeing any new characters in here. So do not expect to be getting Classic Rain from this pack or anything like that. And because of that, you're not going to be maxing out every character in the game. You'll be maxing old diamonds out, which is not bad. I think maxing out old diamonds is good because there's a lot of good old diamonds like Classic Liu Kang and stuff. But there's also bad old diamonds like Ronin Genshi. For 1,000,000 souls, you probably will max out most of those. I will probably be spending 1,000,000 souls on one of these packs just to see what kind of result you get. Dark Fate Diamond pack, though. This one's really controversial. I already went over why. But yes, one of these three, and my current prediction for out of these three, which one I think will be coming, it's definitely got to be Cold War. These other two just don't make sense. The Halloween Spirit's already going to be over, and Tower of War is just already in a bad state. I just don't think it's going to be coming back. Anyways, guys, that is going to wrap up this video. Are you hyped for Onslaught? When do you think the bug fixes will be out? Maybe a week or two at the most, because they're still testing to make sure it's working. But yeah, I just want to give a big shout out to my YouTube members. We have Viprin, Bathory King, Grimmer Emiya, Spada Varsal, JR4495, Shiv, Deadly Obitio, Overkill 80, Fitzmagic, Jules, Massive Cool, Rosislav Ivy, Ghost EXL, Kevo, BB, Nick the Maniac, Metal Crab 3001, Siege's Empire, Grim, Random, Noxon, Seven Sane, Reflex Vital, Fierce Wolf, MK Fire, The Mist, and Relaxation Sound. Anyways, guys, peace out.